my name is Megan Johnson, and I'm the teacher librarian at Prune Hill Elementary in Camas, Washington. And I chose to read an excerpt of To Kill a Mockingbird because I read it in the past year, so has my husband and both of my kids, and we all enjoy it. So I'm going to read at the very end, but there's no spoilers. So let's see here. "What you readin'?" I asked. Atticus turned the book over. "Something of Jem's called The Gray Ghost." I was suddenly awake. "Why'd you get that one?" "Honey, I don't know. I just picked it up. One of the few things I haven't read," he said pointedly. "Read it out loud, please, Atticus. It's real scary." "No," he said. "You've had enough scaring for a while. This is too—" "Atticus, I wasn't scared." He raised his eyebrows and protested. "Leastways, not till I started telling Mr. Tate about it. Jem wasn't scared. Asked him about it, and he said he wasn't. Besides, nothing's really scary except in books." Atticus opened his mouth to say something, but shut it again. He took his thumb from the middle of the book and turned back to the first page. I moved over and leaned my head against his knee. "Humph," he said. "The Gray Ghost." Chapter 1. I willed myself to stay awake, but the rain was so soft, and the room was so warm, and his voice was so deep, and his knee was so snug that I slept. Seconds later, it seemed his shoe was gently nudging my ribs. He lifted me to my feet and walked me to my room. "Heard every word you said," I muttered. "Wasn't sleeping at all. It's about a ship, and three-fingered Fred, and Stoner's boy." He unhooked my overalls, leaned me against him, and pulled them off. He held me up with one hand and reached for my pajamas with the other. Yeah, and they all thought it was Stoner's Bay messing up their clubhouse and throwing ink all over it. He guided me to the bed and sat me down. He lifted my legs and put me under the cover. And they chased him and never could catch him, because they didn't know what he looked like. And Atticus, when they finally saw him, why, he hadn't done any of those things. Atticus, he was real nice. His hands were under my chin, pulling up the cover, tucking it around me. Most people are, Scout. When you finally see them, he turned up the light and went into Jem's room. He would be there all night, and he would be there when Jem waked up in the morning.